Hey, here's Nicolas Enjalvé at SeedLinked. I'm gonna give now a tutorial on how to create, run kind of a journey through your first trial with SeedLinked. And so I'm gonna go over kind of the trial example, the creation, grow invitation, packing seed, sending a post, send reminder, look at result, export data. In this example, we want to conduct a trial with 50 grower, test 10 variety. It's going to be a subset trial with 3 variety, random, and 1 check for everyone. We're going to use the grower invitation link that we're going to post in an email and newsletter to send to our network of grower. And so how does it, so that I'm on my trial manager account. Here's a plus to create a new trial. To facilitate, here's a tutorial. I pre-created it, so it sent me here. Now I put a title. I choose a crop tomato. I put it a nice description of the trial, how many total variety everybody receive, how many receives the seeds they will receive, the cap number, and so forth. I pick the subset trial, set my limit at 50 to run randomization. I set the number of variety per grower at 3. Here is where you invite people, but you can choose later. Here you could import a long list of email. You can get the public link. We can take it here. We can also take it later, but I can show you here. So that's the trial, but it's still closed. So as soon as I open registration, it will be available. And here's over the year, when you build a network, you can invite directly your network here. Here you add variety. So here is already existing variety. You can also create variety if you need here. And we will set Artemis as a check. Everybody will receive this one, plus a combination of 3 of the other one. Here is where you pick your traits. Here's on the traits, so 1 to 5 score. Try to not pick too many, just very target according to your goal. Here is a phenology date for tomato, seeding, transplanting, first harvest, last harvest. And here you have quantitative and more morphological traits. Here I decided to put number of fruit per plant. Just wanted to know. Yeah, and that's it. I can open the registration here, or later I can save as a draft. So it's here now. I can click on it to see my detail. So I have an invite. Registration is still closed. As a reminder, you have information box everywhere to know what everything is. You have tutorial everywhere. Here you have a guided tutorial, so don't forget to use those. Here you can even share the trial to another colleague or trial manager to co-manage the trial. That's new with SeedLinked. Okay, from the next step here, okay, you feel that now you're ready to invite people. You can open registrations. That's going to activate the link. Or if you added email, it will send invitation to those email you added. You can anytime add new participant here. You can find the link for registration here. But remember, I put it here. Because I open registration, you can see now people can sign up. So you create an email and you put in newsletter, you embed this link, people come in, enter their email and name and sign up to the trial. And here you will start seeing people trickling here. As soon as they sign up, you can see people. Okay, one signed up. And after a while, you're gonna go to your number you want, and if you pass the number, it will flip off the registration automatically. And so that's so now you trial. Let's say it's all set, and You set on your variety, and you're ready to pack seed. We have different status on the trial, and here you can have a reminder. We have a draft status, a live status, and a completed. In the draft, you can change everything, but when you push to live is to run randomization and allocate a number of set of variety per grower. And so you can imagine that it's hard to go back, so it's why we have different status. Um, Here you have different action, the reminder, download packing. So we're gonna push the trial to live and start the randomization, and we're gonna upload the packing. I pulled a packing list from a bigger trial here, but it will be the same. So here you will have each, with this file you can do everything. You have all your grower, their name, email, the variety assigned to them. So that's going to be to packing the seed. You can use the address here to print the shipping label. And so with all that you can pack. So now you pack the seed, ship the seed. And okay, seed is on the way. I'm going to take now a bigger tomato trial just to see how it is going. Now you have 250 seed is shipped. A few months later, you can start to see that, okay, 51 planted, people start reviewing. You can send a reminder to review, and that will send people to all the one who haven't reviewed yet. And that automatic. But maybe you want to see all the feed within the trial. You can see all the exchange. You can interact. Here, you don't forget to look at all your notification where you see all the people posting, maybe asking question about the trial. And so make sure you respond, the more engagement, the more data you will get. You can create a post in your tomato trial to give an instruction of rating a certain disease. For example, create a post. And then let's say recommendation, you can add picture, you post to your tomato, create a post, and everybody is going to receive a notification on their phone, on the instruction, and so forth, just for this tomato trial. And then maybe a few months later, you really want to look at the results, running result during the season of your tomato trial. Here on your dashboard, you look at the data. You click on live result here. And here you see all the variety. You want just a quick look at which one is the most vigorous variety. You kind of start looking at all the pictures submitted by people. You start to get insight on what do well and what does not do really well. You can click even on each variety. Description here is summarized by AI. If there's any information you can read, and so forth. You can also filter here by different condition. So that's kind of the journey of a trial. You have different option here. Let's say for the tomato trial, where here you can make your trial private if you want. You can share the trial result to other people. You can export all the raw data for you to use somewhere else. And you all the time have many, again, tutorial video here, help, tutorial, You have more video on how to create a variety, how to do your first trial, create a tasting if you want to do a tasting of your tomato, and so forth.